Great day, Royals. I am Empress Lazuli and you are your empire. Pisces, welcome to your pick a card bonus reading for this month. Thank you so much again for your support for last month, and that's what earned you this top position, top 3 for this bonus pick a card this month. I love you guys and I am so grateful for you and your messages, your comments, and your support. If you are a new Pisces to my channel, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you see all the new content that I have on your home screen on YouTube. And let's dive right in. We're gonna go ahead and choose from 3 piles. So I'll put a video up so you can see the 3 different piles that there are for you to choose from. Please take a moment to take a few breaths and ask yourself, what message do I need to hear at this time? All right, as you ask yourself that question, maybe meditate on it for a few seconds, pause the video if you need to, and then once you've picked your pile, fast forward or just look at the comments. I'll be sure to put the timestamps for you to see what messages you need to hear at this present moment, okay? So if you haven't already as well, check out your Pisces February message for 2020, and we're gonna dive right in with pile 1. All right, so pile 1, let's see, what's the overall message for you? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do, Pisces? So for pile 1, I'm definitely seeing that you have a decision to make. There's something that you know that you need to do, and this card is telling you to answer the call. Okay? It's like you hear the phone ringing and you're not picking it up. So this card is like, answer the call. Okay, what is your soul calling you to do? What are you not sharing with the collective? What are you not doing for yourself to promote your own growth? And growth is necessary. Change is inevitable, but growing is necessary as well, so that we're elevating and getting higher every time that we're evolving. Okay, so answer that call. Definitely keep that in mind as we go throughout this reading, but that's the message overall for you today. Excuse me. Answer the call here, okay? All right, I am choosing from, or I do have a card for you from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle today. So I'm excited to see what message this has for you. That's the new deck that I'll be working with for like pick a cards and stuff like that. All right, so let's see from the regular tarot what we have here in terms of messages. You have the Hanged One, the Sun, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, so with the Hanged One here, there's definitely some enlightenment or like comfortability that you need to gain, Pisces, when it comes to taking a moment to take all of your surroundings in here. Okay, getting comfortable in your current position. You have the Sun and the 9 of Wands that also came out here. So by you taking a moment to feel and tap into the universe and tap into your intuition and tap into that crown chakra here, you're embracing and radiating your true sense of self here with the Sun. Abundance, prosperity, having that youthfulness as well, knowing that even though there have been dark days before, you're walking into brighter ones here after you've answered that call, right? Maybe for some of you, it's taking time to say, like, ask yourself why here when you're in this suspense here. Ask yourself, why am I not answering the call? Or if some of you are like, Ariel, I don't know what call you're talking about, da-da-da. Actually, with the Hanged One, you need to take a moment to tap into your intuition and become more enlightened so that you can hear the phone ringing. Because sometimes, have you ever had that situation where like your phone is ringing and you can't hear it? And then someone else comes along and they're like, do you hear your phone ringing? And you're like, and then you pause and you say, you're still, and you listen and you're like, oh yeah, it is ringing. You know, I'm that person for you that's like, do you hear your phone ringing? You know, so now that you see this message, now take a moment to really register with your intuition and say, is the phone ringing? Oh yeah, there is something that my soul is calling me to do, right? And once you tap into that, once you pick up the call, that's going to help lead you into this Sun, this moment where you're radiating yourself and showing your true, like, just shining. Obviously having days in the past where things were a bit darker for you. Being in the dark, not knowing what's going to happen next. But after answering that call, after tapping in to your intuition, after becoming enlightened, from being comfortable in that position of pause, right? The 9 of Wands is here. So definitely defending your territory. Like, after you answer the call, it could be your higher self saying, I know you've been through a lot of BS lately. Okay, I know that we've been putting you through it. I know that the life path we chose for ourselves is that we have to, you know, grind it out and go through a lot of tough experiences. But now that we've made it here, defend your position and be territorial. Block yourself away from those people that are not serving you. Answering the call could just be your higher self or your intuition telling you, look, you may need to get rid of this certain group of friends. Or, oh, you need to start pinning yourself in and analyzing what purpose certain people are serving in your life, right? If this will focus. Realizing, okay, she's looking back like, okay, I have you. What are you doing for my life? What are you doing for my life? How are you helping my life to be better? And if not, you're turning your back to them to be like, I have work to do. I have things to work on. I have action to take. I have passions to follow, right? So for the card you have here from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, wow, this is so bright, isn't that? This is the solar plexus chakra. This is prayer. Beautiful card. All right, let's read this and then we'll be done. Okay, Pile 1. All right, so for prayer here, let's read this message. If it will focus for me. All right, great. So it says, inquiry and original thoughts are inspired by the angels in lemon yellow. Cut through and face the truth and surrender to a higher calling. A higher calling, you get it? Like call, answer the call. Okay, this is all making sense, right? Hopefully to you. Okay. So, let me focus this back again. It says, there is collaboration here and a willingness to change one's mind. Try letting go of control. Wow. So maybe you're not answering this call because you want to be in this driver's seat and you know that the call that you're going that the person that's calling you or the feeling that you're getting intuitively is that you need to surrender to your intuition, and you're like, no, I'm not going to pick it up right now. No, I'm going to let it keep ringing. No, and it's like, no. Okay, you have things coming in that will allow you to continue to grow. What you need to answer your highest calling. What is your highest calling at the moment? Take time to think about, what is my highest calling right now? What do I need to be focused on the most? What will allow me to be enlightened right now to my situation so that I can untie myself from this tree and take action and live my life and do what I need to do based on my life's purpose. Beautiful message, Pisces, for Pile 1. Beautiful message, Pile 1. Alright, I'm going to move on to Pile 2, but definitely subscribe if you haven't already and hit the bell, and so that you can see every other video that I have coming up for you. And if you haven't already checked out the Pisces February 2020 Divine Session, go ahead and do that now, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Alright, Pile 2. Pile 2. We're going to get right into your reading. Let me push aside Pile 1 here. And you actually got 2 cards for your overall message here. We got 2 messages. I just took both of them because they came out together. And it says, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future here. Break the chain. And we also got dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Oh, come on, focus. Beautiful card, right? Alright, so break the chain, dance with life. Wow, okay, so it looks like they're wearing the same dress almost. Look at the pictures. She's wearing an orange dress here, and then this is like an orange dress. They're both flowy, right? So similar. They looks like almost the same person. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So I feel for your overall message, you're definitely doing something that is causing healing in your family and their ancestral pattern. Like within your family, you may be used to doing a certain thing, part 2. Your family may be used to you acting a certain way because that's always how you've acted, or that's always how your family has acted. But now you're rewriting the future for yourself, and you're putting your foot down to say, you know what? Even though I always am like literally following the line, like it's, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a line. Like you see these like the ancestors, right? It's like, even though you're, everyone expects you to just follow in line, you're like, nope, I'm gonna dance with life. I'm going to go off of this beaten track and cause healing for us. Do something to change the energy up, to cause healing and heal any of these generational curses that we have. Because really, when you're healing a generational curse, part 2, all that you're doing is breaking a pattern that your family is used to doing and causing the frequency of your family lineage to be raised permanently, because you're the one to carry out the rest of your family legacy, right? So something stops with you. Say that you're turning vegetarian. Say that you stop smoking. You know, your grandfather, your grandmother smoked, your mom and dad smoked, and then you were smoking, and now you're like, you know what? I'm gonna stop smoking. I'm going to turn away from that habit, or that generational habit that we've had in our family, and I'm gonna dance with life and do something to change my energy. I'm gonna incorporate other activities other than smoking that will distract my mind and keep me on a different path, right? So that's your message right now. Break the chain and dance with life. Break the ancestral patterns and heal yourself. You have the Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Three of Cups here. You are probably a bit more immature, like go with the flow. Like you probably be, if your parents or your grandparents used to tell you to do something, you used to just be like, okay, you know, emotionally innocent, like just ready and willing to do things, not really acknowledging what the sea of emotions that you have to yourself. Just like, okay, whatever they give me is what I'll do. You know, like they gave you this cup and we're like, watch this fish, and you're like, okay. Instead of seeing that there's a whole ocean behind you that you can throw the fish into for it to expand its consciousness, you're like, I'm just gonna do whatever my family's been doing, right? Or you could just be like emotionally immature at this point, or accepting messages from people that are emotionally immature, part 2. With the Magician, you're definitely having a new beginning and manifesting something different. So as I said before, with the smoking example, if all of your family used to smoke and they all used to take on this emotionally immature energy of just, you know, someone telling them, oh, we've always done this, and then they're like, okay, now you're like, no, I'm getting all the tools and information necessary for me to quit smoking, and I'm using my relationship with the universe to do that. My spiritual connection with whoever higher power, I'm tapping into that to really give me the strength to manifest this new beginning for myself and for my family, to cause healing. And by you causing this healing, by you dancing with life, by you changing the energy, by you going into this new beginning, part 2, guess what? You have Three of Cups here. You have a celebration of energy. You have a celebration. This is literally this here, dancing with life. Okay? You're literally celebrating with other people that are like-minded, and you see what they're doing. They're raising the cup up. This person was just keeping the cup to themselves, close to them, hand behind their back, and then now, because you caused this new beginning in your energy and this new beginning and healing yourself, now you're able to be in a position of celebrating with others that are also on the same track. So that's helping you to stay on this positive, in this positive place. Beautiful energy, part 2. Let's see, what's the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card? We have Miracle here. So maybe you're the miracle that your family needed. You're the miracle that your ancestors wanted to turn away and have healing away from this bad habit or this generational habit. I don't want to say curse. I'm just, you know, staying away from that word. It's not really a curse. It's just more of a habit, in my opinion. All right, so miracle here. Let's focus this and read it, and then we'll be done. All right, miracle. It says, the brightest of all thoughts resides in sun yellow, as natural radiance stems from pure integrity. Be honest and forthright no matter what. With the energy of the sun, a miracle awaits. You instinctively know what is authentic. Trust this. Wow. So trust yourself, trust your internal energy as to how you need to move forward. Even if your family are stuck in that old way of doing things and you want to cause this new beginning, Paul 2, cause a miracle in yourself and in this generational habit. And for your family, you're doing it for the future of your the future generations of your family. Cause this miracle to happen. Okay? Because it's literally like this person in the orange, this is you. And it's like every time your family used to do things a certain way, they were all in black. And then you're like, nope, I'm putting an orange dress on. I'm not walking in this line anymore. I'm causing healing for us. Okay? Because all this path does is lead us to darkness. All this path does is lead us to the dark. Okay? And I want to shine. I want to be radiant. I want to dance with life and change up the energy that we're so used to embodying. You know, like it's so boring. Let's do something different here. And you're causing that change, that miracle in your family, Paul 2. Lovely, lovely energy. Way to go. Keep it up. Definitely keep it up. Don't allow anyone to tell you different. You are doing the right thing. This is confirmation for you. So thank you, Paul 2, for tuning in. Definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell. If you'd like to book a personal divine session, that link is below. And I will see you next time. Bye. All right, Paul 3. Paul 3. All right, let's just move this stuff aside here. And Paul 3, if you haven't already checked out the February 2020 Divine Session for Pisces, obviously, then I'm going to encourage you to go and check that out after watching this, okay? But the overall message for you, Paul 3, is awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So you're definitely conducting new habits, okay? Definitely elevating yourself. Awakening here. Energetic upgrades. That's beautiful. With the Page of Pentacles, it could have been because you started making new decisions when it came to investing your time and energy, learning new things here, looking good to other people as well, upgrading yourself. I feel upgrading yourself externally as well, upgrading your looks, and it's mainly, I feel, caused from your mindset, changing your mind and then changing your external while planting that seed with the Page of Pentacles, giving yourself a message. The page is always some type of messenger. So some type of news could have come into you, Paul 3, or you just decided to give this news to yourself and plant this seed so that you could go after a greater sense of stability. You planted a seed that caused this awakening to happen, this new way of integration. All right, you have the 10 of Pentacles here. You could have done this because you're like, I'm tired of doing things the same way. Paul 2 had a kind of similar message as you. Both the 10 of Pentacles, definitely better balance in your home and family life, okay? You may have woke up and realized, like, wait, I want to have balance. I want to create an empire. I want to build an empire for myself. I have to upgrade myself. I have to carry myself in a higher stance. I have to think in a better way. I have to integrate these habits and focus on them in order for me to ever reach this position, you know, or to ever be able to grow old, you know, and have a family. You have the King of Wands here as well. deciding to take action, deciding to be confident and bold in whatever moves you want to go towards passionately and creatively. So awakening and taking that action, having that fire energy to actually follow those pursuits, pile 3. Planting that seed and then saying, okay, now that I've planted my seed, this is how I need to keep that seed or that flame going. This is how I need to feed that seed to allow it to grow into something bigger, right? Definitely awakening. This is an upgrade right here. This is definitely an upgrade. And you're doing it for a bigger cause than yourself. You're doing it for your future. You're doing it for your future family, legacy, stability, peace, balance in your home life. All right, and for the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck, you have passion here. So let's read this card. This is a Sacral Chakra card as well. All right. We'll read this and then we'll be done. All right, pile 3, you have passion. Let's read this after it focuses for us. It says, this card indicates creative focus and an ability to ignite the passion necessary to manifest what you desire. The power of Amber is that focused emotion can create anything, for it brings the gift of emotional discipline. We were just saying with this King of Wands, actually taking the time after you plant that seed to focus and have discipline in what you are what you're wanting to see grow. Okay, so you may have awakened to the fact that you need to take action towards your passions so that you can grow old. Again, another old person. So you're thinking about the long game right now, pile 3. You're thinking about how things are going to get done, or how, like, you're looking at things down the road, like, okay, in 10 years, I want to have my own house. I want to have multiple houses. I want to have a family and not be worried about any bills, nothing. I want them to be happy. I want my grandmother or grandfather or my parents to live with us. Like, I want us to be one unit and be peaceful and have harmony in our life and not be worried about money. This is how I need to plant that seed in order for that to happen 10 years from now. I need to get started. I need to learn all that I can so that that can come true in 10 years, right? Awakening. Passion, putting an emotional discipline on yourself. Emotionally saying, I'm not going to deter myself from this plan because I'm passionately and emotionally intertwined with the success of it. Wow. Ain't playing no games with the... That's what just came in my head. You're not playing any games, okay? Especially with this King of Wands energy here. You don't have time for games, okay? This King of Wands is serious about what he wants to see happen. He's looking in the future like, okay, now let's go get it. You see his fist is balled there? He's like, all right, let's get this. Let's get this shmoney, okay? Beautiful. Keep going after those goals no matter what anyone says, and intertwine your feelings with it. That's what's going to help that flame to burn even longer, okay? 10 years and beyond for you, pile 3. So thank you so much for tuning in, my Pisces, and definitely check out your February 2020 Divine Session. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. What are you waiting on? Welcome to the royal family, and hit that bell so that you can get every update on your homepage when you come into YouTube for your assistance in building your empire. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.